Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to Super Mario World. This is 5 Worlds, and considering how quite a few people actually like well, I don't know if they liked it, but they watched the very first episode of 5 Worlds, and quite a few people watched it since yesterday, I felt like doing another one because, I guess people are anxious to see me play Mario and how I play Mario and want to see more Mario, so even though I had kind of, why am I going down? Even though I had kind of, it was an okay day. I didn't really feel like recording, but I kind of just want to do it anyways. Number 2 cast. Hype. Cast number 2 hype. Frost Temple hype. God no. The Ice Temple in Zelda? No. I hate that crap. It was so bad. I don't care. Is that gonna hurt me? Yep. I don't even care what Zelda game it was still bad. You want me to do that? Oh, I did it. Okay. Maybe wow. Maybe I'm just like really bad at Mario. I don't know. Wow, that was pretty dumb. That was pretty dumb as well. There, that's better. No, it's not better. Nothing's the same anymore. Anyways, I had kind of a topic to talk about, being as how I'm getting better at talking about topics. That gave me a mushroom for some reason. Since I'm getting better, I felt like talking about this. Oh, can I get up there? No, I can't. So I guess if you fail this, then you can't get back up here. That's great. Can we go back through the door? I don't know. Anyways, what I want to talk about was what happened at work. I have been doing this for, since February. I've been working at Albertsons since February. So I know quite a few things. I don't know everything there is to know about working at Albertsons, but there's few things that I do know. What I used to do when I grab carts is I grab probably just a few, trying to get the feel for like grabbing carts and whatnot. Well, if it ain't Mario, the nemesis of my family, do you think beating me is gonna be that simple? I'm gonna flatten you up like a pancake. Okay. When I first grabbed carts, I was taught to tie the hook to the cart and then push it that way. I thought that took way too long, so what I did was I just wrapped it around my wrist and then did it that way. Oh, gotcha. I wrapped it around my wrist and just called it good, and it went a lot faster than what the person taught me how to grab carts. She wasn't a very good teacher because she was only 16 years old. And yeah, what does this say? How are you gonna destroy Mario with that? Nice. I like the animation. He's bending over. That's cool. Morton Gooba Jr. is defeated and the second orb has been obtained. As Mario ventures higher upon the island, he approaches the cold area of the snow peaks and Iggy's castle. Oh boy. Anyways, that's enough about that story. What happened today was that I was about to leave. I had probably about 5 or so minutes before I had to leave. And I grabbed 7 big carts, and I saw Tom helping out a customer to her car, and I thought, you know, let's ask Tom if I could, you know, grab the cart for him, because I want to push 8 carts at one time, because I never pushed 8 before, except for the little ones. I want to test this out and see if I could actually do it, but Tom decided to tell me that pushing more than 5 carts is not okay. It's a rule that you're not supposed to because it's dangerous to your health, as he'd like to point out. I was supposed to jump on that somehow. He said that I would hurt myself if I, pushed more than 5 carts, which, the only thing he said, you know, when he said, if you push more than 5 carts, you're gonna hurt your back. The only thing I ever hurt when I pushed more than 5 carts was my shoulder. And this is the ice physics I hate. That was the only thing, that's part of my body, that hurt while pushing more than 5 carts. Even that has ice physics. It's great. That's dumb. Oh my god. This is gonna take a while. That's the only thing I ever hurt while pushing carts, was my shoulder. And what happened after I hurt my shoulder? I pushed very few carts for a while. And I can't stop doing this. Come on. I only stopped for a while. Then I got into pushing a lot more carts frequently. Which, if you don't know about pushing carts, if you push a lot, like... if you push a lot, you get the job faster. You get a job done faster, and there's, you know, not a lot to do. You can relax if you... Come on, there you go. You can relax and just do whatever. Since there's, you know, like, probably only 2 carts out there when you grab all of them. But my thing was, when I was grabbing carts, was that I would grab... Is this Big World? No. I wish it was. I would grab groups of carts. I would grab 7 big ones, 5 little ones, a couple blue ones, and that's it. And the carts would be done in 15 minutes. But Tom decided to tell me that, you know, I'm not supposed to. I said, well, it gets the job done faster, and I can do it. And he said, well, you can't do it because it's the rule. You know, it's the rule. You can't do it. And I was really upset, but I didn't want to argue with him because he probably has the power to fire me. Snowy struggle, oh boy. He probably has the power to fire me, and I don't want to really want to get fired because they would lose a very good worker. But I already lost it. That's great. What I'm upset about was that, you know, he's treating it as like, oh, you have to follow all the rules. It's just like, you know, you don't even follow all the rules either. Hardly anyone does. My god, there's 4 chucks. What I'm talking about is that every time a courtesy clerk has to go outside, they have to put on a vest because it's the rule. Quote unquote, the rule. You have to follow all rules. Which is not really that true. When you're bagging, you know, eggs, everyone said it's the rule to put it by itself. But it's like, not really, because you can put bread on top of it. You can put, like, a small package of meat on top of it, and it won't damage it. It won't. That's kind of how people taught me, was like, you have to put eggs by itself and bread by itself. It's like, you can actually mix certain things together, and it'll be fine. Like, it won't damage anything. I even, you know, tested it on myself, and it didn't damage anything. The rule I was going to come up with was that every time a courtesy clerk comes outside, he or she has to wear a vest. I can't even get past this guy, thank you. He or she has to wear a vest. Whenever someone else comes out, you know, to do whatever outside, they don't wear a vest. Hardly anyone wears a vest when they go outside, except for courtesy clerks. It's just like, what, courtesy clerks have to wear a vest, but when someone else, like, the store director or whoever, you know, if they go outside, they, you know, I guess they just don't care about the rule. I don't get it. It's like, what, everyone else is like, what, they ignored the rule or what? This thing, I swear, I can't even kill him fast enough. I'm just really upset at my store director. It's just like, you know, even the manager once pushed the carts outside because she wanted to get them done fast. And even she pushed more than 5 carts. So I guess, you know, she doesn't abide by the rule, or she doesn't really count, you know? I don't know. I also hate the use of so many chucks. This is annoying. Thank you. I guess she doesn't abide by the... Or, no, she doesn't get affected by the rule. I don't understand that. And I told him, I was like, I can push more than 5 carts. If I push end of demo, oh. This is the end so far. Have you found the other endpoints? More to come soon, and there will be 2 more worlds to what? I don't know. Good, I'm done. I don't want to keep talking about my story though. Let's just replay a level. It's just like, I don't know. This is a horrible one to pick, by the way. I don't know what to do. I mean, let's just kill myself and go somewhere else. If I push 5 carts at a time, I cannot get my job done on time. There have been times when I followed the 5 cart rule and there were a lot of carts outside, and guess what? I was late to clock off because, you know, I had X amount of time to grab all the carts outside, and I didn't even have time to grab all of them. There's just some times where, you know, maybe there's like 10 carts outside. Sure, you can push 5 at a time, but sometimes there's going to be like 30 or more carts outside because it's a holiday. Everyone is enjoying the holiday, and you need to push a lot of carts because they need you inside. You need to get your job done fast. And I guess that I have to push 5 carts at a time. And what I was thinking was, you know, if a customer comes up to me, because every time I'm outside, customers have gone to use the idea of seeing me and they'll give me their cart. Well, what if I'm pushing 5 at a time? I can't grab his or her carts when they're done with it because I don't want them to go back to their cart return and return their cart, because it's kind of my job to grab it for them because I'm quote-unquote courtesy clerk. I don't know what to do because the rule says I can't push more than 5 carts, but if I'm pushing 5 at a time and a customer goes, hey, I'm done with this cart, you want to take it? Well, I'll have to tell them, well, I can't because my store director says it's the rule, I can't push more than 5 carts. I don't know. I don't get that. Well, I'm just going to tell the customer that I can't push more than 5 carts because my store director tells me it's the quote-unquote real rule. It's a rule somewhere. I don't even know where the rule is. I don't know if it's in the contract, but I don't think it would be in the contract. I don't know. I have no idea. So I'm just going to tell the customer that, and he or she may be upset. I'll be like, I'm sorry, you can go talk to my store director because he told me it's the rule to push X amount of carts at one time. Because he thinks, I don't know if he really does think this, I would get really upset at him if he did this, if he did think this. He kind of acts like we're kind of weak. Pushing 5 carts, pretty much anyone can do it. If you can walk and you can push carts, you can push 5 at a time. It's not that difficult. And a point that this girl that works at a coffee shop, she made, I don't know her name, otherwise I'd say it. She said, well, has he ever worked at Walmart? I'm like, I don't know, but that's a pretty good point because Walmart, they have probably, I don't know, 50 or more carts at one time sitting outside. There's so many carts outside, and you need like you either need one person with the cart machine that'll push the carts for you and you direct the carts, or you need like three or more courtesy clerks out there, because I think Tom should switch stores. I think that he should go to Walmart, work there for a while, and see courtesy clerks pushing carts, because they push more than 5 carts. I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee you that most courtesy clerks push more than 5 carts at one time. And I'm the one that's being talked to. I'm the one that is the hardest working courtesy clerk there, and I'm being talked to. It's just like, okay, you know, you're telling me that, you know, I can only push 5 at a time. Why don't you go tell everyone else that? I'm not a 16-year-old. I'm 20 years old, in case anyone doesn't know how old I am. 20 years old, I have a body of, I don't know. My body is pretty amazing. I'm pretty strong, even though my back is pretty sensitive sometimes. It's not like my back is gonna break when I push more than 5 carts, which he kind of acts like that. I don't know. I don't know if he fears if I hurt myself, then I have to go on sick leave. I don't know. I honestly don't know. And I'm really sad that my favorite manager didn't work today because she was sick, which is understandable. You know, it's like, you're sick. I'm not gonna be too upset, you know, because I'm not gonna be upset just because you got sick. It's not my fault. It's not your fault. I kind of do wish she was there, because I would just talk to her after I was done, if she wasn't busy. But I'm just gonna have to find her some other time and talk to her, because this is a dumb rule. It should really only apply to people who are a little bit crippled, or if they're younger than 18. If they're younger than 18, their body is, I don't know what the point was going in there. Their body is usually not that strong. I've seen most 16-year-olds, or I've seen a lot of 16-year-olds. Most 16-year-olds are really not that buff. They're not that strong. Some may think they are, but they're really not that strong. I love people who think that they're strong and they're 16 years old. It's just like there's hardly, you know, very few 16-year-olds that are strong. But I don't know. I'm not 16-year-old. I'm not. I said this again, or I'll say it again. I don't have the body of a 16-year-old boy. I have a body of a 20-year-old male. I don't smoke, so what I'm trying to point out is that when people who smoke and they do a lot of exercising things, they kind of tend to cough a bit. I hardly ever cough. The only time I cough is when I either drink too much or inhale something bad. But I don't know. It's kind of the end of me rambling. People think I should follow my store director's rules. It's just like, I'm gonna talk to my boss first and see what she says, because this is dumb. I don't know what to do anymore. It's just like, I want to move away from courtesy clerk and go work as a different position, because I'm not liking this. If I am forced to push 5 carts at a time, it's gonna be too rough. I can't do it. I won't get my job done. I'll have to leave. I'll have to start carts like half hour early if I have to push 5 at a time. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. This is the end of the demo. More Mario will come. I'm not sure when. Probably, maybe tomorrow. Not sure. But thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later.